Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of What's Hot with Sea of Tranquility. It's Wednesday. That's right. It's new review day here on the channel. Today, in this episode, we're going to take a look at it's either the 20th or the 21st studio album from this German band, depending on whether you call their 1984 soundtrack album an actual studio album, right? So it's either or, 20 or 21, depending on how you think about all that. The band, of course, is called Eloy. Echoes from the Past is the latest release from them. Of course, this follows up the Vision, the Sword, and the Pyre, Part 1 from 2017, and Part 2 of that in 2019. So it's actually been 4 years since the last one. And, of course, this is the band led by Frank Bornemann, who's spearheaded this particular band on guitars and vocals since the very, very beginning. So let's take a look at this. This is released on Drakkar Entertainment, Soul Food Music. All right, so we got a digipack here. There's Frank with his guitar, looking out the window there. Nice looking digipack. Here's the booklet with all your lyrics and album info. Kind of sucks they use the same artwork in each one of them, right? Although you can tell that the little planet things will move around from picture to picture, right? It's really the only difference. All right, so let's see. Let's get all of the contributors to the album. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. I should have looked for this before I did this, but I did not. Let's see. All right, here we go. Frank Bornemann, lead and backing vocals, all guitars. Klaus-Peter Matzoil on bass. Steve Mann on keyboards. I'm assuming that's the Steve Mann. I think it is. Steve Mann's been around forever. He's played with lots of bands and artists over the years. And Stefan Emig on drums and percussion. You got lots of guests on here. Tobias Reckfort, additional keyboards. Let's see. Also Nick Knoll also on keyboards. Artur Kusfus, Finn MacCosmac, Karina backing vocals, Layla Neiston backing vocals, Ellen Ben backing vocals, Anka Renner and Kim Bate backing vocals. A lot of female backing singers or female singers doing backup vocals on this album throughout. So, yeah. So, how is the album? Well, if you are familiar with the music of Eloy, especially over the last couple of decades, not all that different. In fact, I would say it's not even all that different from their kind of classic mid-late 70s period Eloy. You have Frank's vocals. Frank's not the greatest singer in the world, but he's got a style that kind of fits the spaciness, the progginess of the music. The backing vocalists are really, really good and complement these songs quite well, I think. In fact, I think that they add a lot to the album. There's lots of keyboard solos. There's a good amount of guitar solos. A couple of the songs kind of rock, but a lot of the music of Eloy post kind of like 1975 has been more of kind of like this mid-paced kind of plodding type of progressive rock. I don't mean that in a bad way. That's not overly aggressive, although they did have a couple albums in the 80s that were more kind of metallic sounding. But, over the last bunch of years, their last bunch of albums over the last decade or two, their music kind of very, very, from album to album, very similarly paced. Nothing too fast and frantic. Everything's just kind of like floats along. Very expansive sound. Like I said, nice keyboard swells and soundscapes, occasional synthesizer leads, right, and solos, which I like quite a bit. I think that's kind of the signature sound of the band. And there is this slight spaciness, this kind of Pink Floydness, early mid-70s Pink Floyd that's always gone on throughout their music. 9 tracks on the album. The lengthiest track is the Pyre, which is 9:26. Everything else is roughly about 5 minutes or so long. It's pretty good. I've listened to this a number of times already, and I'm still waiting. I've kind of felt that way about the last couple of Eloy albums. I like them. None of them have really bowled me over like some of their classic era albums, but they're all enjoyable, right? Here, I think some of my favorite tracks, I really like Echoes from the Past, the third song. That's probably my favorite on the album. It's got good riffing from Frank. Nice mix of synth solos and guitar leads, nice rhythms, and just overall like the arrangement's really, really cool. Conspiracy, which is kind of really creepy and eerie and kind of space rocky, that starts off the album. I also like Warning Signs is another good track, and The Pyre, the lengthy track, is also really good, and it goes out on a kind of like a dreamy state with the last song, Farewell. So I mean, overall, I can't say anything bad about this album. If you like Eloy, you'll dig this. It's another solid entry in their catalog. Is this the greatest prog album that's going to come out this year? No. But for what it is, I really like it, and I do like the artwork, as always, and give them lots of credit. They've used basically the same logo for a million years, which is always good in my book. So what do I give this? 3.5 out of 5. Easy. Enjoyable. Familiar sounding Eloy. Again, not going to break the bank with groundbreaking stuff here, but if you like the band, if you like this style of prog, this spacey prog, you don't get much better than Eloy, right? So you can always kind of count on them to deliver quality each and every time. It's not going to rank up there with Oceans or Silent Cries and Mighty Echoes, some of their classic period stuff. But it's a good, solid late entry into their career. So check it out. Echoes from the Past by Eloy. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube, all together, all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, we got the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, as well as our merch page. So thanks in advance for all your support there. And we'll see you real soon here. Hopefully get another one or two for you here today as we rank or rate new album releases here on Wednesdays. We'll see you real soon. I'm Pete Pardo. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.